Hey Capricorn, welcome to your timeless read done in the month of December 2019. I'm sorry. Um, hope all is well with you guys. Happy holidays. I hope you're looking forward to going into a new decade, doing some new things, traveling some new paths. Because I know I'm ready. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm ready with all this planetary action and shakeups and upheavals and all of the above. I'm ready to walk out of 2019 and walk into 2020 into a brand new me, a brand new way of thinking, just change in general. So I'm hoping you guys are feeling the same. So, trying out a new spread. So forgive me if I got my cheat sheet here. So I have to remember how I laid out the cards. And also to save time on your spread, Capricorn, instead of reading out of the book for every single oracle card, I try to take notes and condense everything so the reading wouldn't be so long and you won't, be confused, and have to rewind back to remember what I said about something else. But anyway, I'm doing my best to condense it to make it, easier to understand, easier to relate to if this indeed is your story. So, as with everything, remember that energy is fluid, time is an illusion, and don't shoehorn yourself into it. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Take what applies. If it doesn't apply to you, then let it fly. So, let's get into it. The two oracle cards that I pulled, two beginning messages. We have faraway places, get ready for new horizons, and I'm all about that life right now. And pay attention to signs. So, faraway places. Let's see. I am going to read out of the book for these because it's only one of each one of these. It's what 8, 10 of these. So yeah, we're trying to keep it down to a minimum. So let's see. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Stop playing it safe. Get ready for new horizons and change in your life. A journey is coming. It might be to foreign lands or faraway places, or maybe an inner shift that changes your destiny. It's all beneficial. Sometimes we can feel wobbled when we are not in our normal surroundings. However, you are safe and protected. Good fortune ensues. So it's all about that journey. Then we have pay attention to signs. Card number 10. Signs are all around you. Open your mind and pay closer attention to your environment. Your angels know that you have been feeling lost about the direction you need to take in your life. Amen. And the decisions you need to make. They have heard your frustrations and your pleas for help. They ask you to slow down, stop focusing on the problem, and allow a solution to come into your reality. Your spiritual helpers have been organizing synchronistic events and support for you, but you keep thinking in the same stubborn way. Relax and look at life in a more creative way. Pay attention to repetitive signs and signals. The sign can come in the form of a song, a movie, a book, nature, animals, people, thoughts, dreams, visions, etc. At times, your body also gives you signs. Your body may be telling you to rest, change your diet, or to work on challenging emotions. Be sure to take these signals seriously. I'm all about that. Pay attention to the synchronicities. So, at the bottom of the deck, and for those of you that would like to know, I'm using the energy oracle cards. And this is the Sacred Traveler. And this is the Heal Yourself reading cards. So, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Thinking Man, Five of Pentacles, and an occupation card in the Kipper deck. So right off the bat, before I even started reading the definition given for this card, I felt like somebody was engrossed in their own thoughts. Because I'm looking at this card and he's looking at this crystal and he's just so fixated on it. So I'm feeling that somebody is so fixated on something that they've alienated someone else. They've left someone out in the cold. You know, they could be playing the victim. But they're engrossed in what I believe is a work situation. Or it could be that this work situation, this individual has cut a connection to someone in the work situation, or they've left someone on hold, left them out in the cold. You know, it could be a coworker. This individual could be a coworker that maybe you used to be cool with them, and now you're you know, you don't know why you're on the outs or not talking. You know, but it can go either way. It can be someone engrossed in what they do for a living and you're being left out in the cold, or it can be a work situation. Either way, it seems as though it's a work situation. So what I got for that card, and for some reason I didn't take notes for this particular card, I guess I wanted to read it, so let's read it. What the card actually means: the thinking man, male of wisdom or understanding. This card shows a man standing before an archway, gazing at a crystal in his hand. He is thoughtful and reflective, representing the potential presence of a teacher in your life now or about to arrive soon. This person may be there to educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction, or may be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuit. The card is telling you to pay attention, for this could lead to great strides in personal or professional growth. See, pay attention to signs. This man may also be a love interest coming your way, or perhaps just a new male friend. But be on the lookout for this guy in the physical world and be open to his information. Learn what you can. A new discipline, technique, course of study, or healing practice could change your life forever. So, based on that, this could be someone that's already in your life or someone that's coming. But I get the sense that this individual is here to teach you a lesson. You're supposed to learn something from this individual. You're supposed to learn something from your interaction with this individual, be it to further you along on your own spiritual journey. It could be mutual. You know, maybe you need to learn something about each one of you and yourselves. So that's the energy that you're dealing with. So the situation is the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So this card speaks to clarity of thought, personal vision, all about your third eye. So in this situation, I'm feeling like somebody has connected with the divine, or they're in the process of connecting with the divine. They've tapped into their intuition and they're growing. And that's clarified by the Death card, which is transformation. Okay. I asked why the death card was here, and I got the Tower and the upright. So transformation is taking place because some mode of this individual's life wasn't working. So what I find is when you're dealing with the divine spirit, whatever you want to call it, when things aren't the way they need to be, and you're supposed to be going down a different road, shit just falls apart. Shit blows up in your face, and you're sitting around wondering what the hell just happened. So I think that this situation, whatever it is the reason why this individual got their aha moment. It became clear. This is clarity of thought. You know, this is that epiphany, you know, something that comes to you out of the clear blue. Now, it could have been, or it could be, an incident that caused this ending, new beginning transformation. But this was the catalyst for this transformation, which resulted in, a different way of seeing. Clarified by the mature male, the mature man card. So if this isn't you, Capricorn, this is your person or the person that's on your mind, right? So what's going on behind the scenes that you don't know about? So behind the scenes, we got the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael in reverse. And that's a blocked heart chakra. It's a sense of abandonment, grief from a broken heart, unable to, attract love from others. And it's all around unhappiness. Okay, so this individual could be suffering from abandonment issues, could stem from childhood, could stem from bad, poor relationship choices. But this card is in reverse. So this is what's going on behind the scenes that you aren't aware of. Or maybe you have some sort of inkling, Capricorn, that this is going on or something's going on, but you just don't know exactly what. So this is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is, someone is depressed. Someone is falling into routine. So this could be, because they're suffering from these abandonment issues, and their heart chakra is blocked. They need to open up and move on from this state of being. They need to get into a healing process, right? So they're depressed and they're falling into routine. So they may repetitively not deal with a situation. So they'll throw themselves into work, or they'll keep jumping into relationship after relationship because they don't want to face their demons. They don't want to feel that pain or face those demons when they're, alone with their thoughts. That's clarified by the star in reverse. So this is, not feeling balanced. You're feeling out of sorts. You need to take a break. You need to rest. You need to relax. You need to take this break so you can realign your body, your mind, your spirit, so you can get back on track to the things that you are supposed to be doing. You need to take time to reflect. And I don't think this individual has taken time to really think about the things that they do, because they're on autopilot. We got the Great Fortune card. So this doesn't necessarily mean money or somebody coming into a lot of money. In this situation, I'm taking it to mean that, this is a good thing for them, or they've reached a point where they're experiencing a breakthrough, where they're starting to see aha moment. They're starting to see where they're at versus where they need to be or where they want to be. So the foundation, we have the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel in reverse. Okay, and this is low energy, lack of purpose, not knowing. It's like you're walking around going, who am I? What do I want in life? Where do I want to be? What do I want to see happen? You're not feeling centered. You're if you look at this card, he's holding this ball of light in his solar plexus. So in reverse, this individual isn't centered. They don't feel grounded. They're just flying around, untethered. They're just all over the place. They start one thing, they leave that. They start something else, they leave that. And trust me, I can relate to that, because even though I'm not a Capricorn, it's like, and I know you shouldn't make light of people and their not diseases, but their issues. But I always categorize myself with adult ADD or ADHD, because it's like, ooh, squirrel. I do it all the time. So the foundation for this epiphany, this aha moment, this elevation, is the fact that, this person woke up and realized that they didn't have a lack of purpose. They didn't feel centered. Star in reverse, they're feeling out of sorts. So that's clarified by strength in reverse. Someone was feeling weak. And they were feeling weak because they realized that the shit that they've done in the past is no longer serving them. They keep reverting back to past behaviors, their go-to. Because some people, when they can't deal, some people may throw themselves into work. Some people may drink. Some people may do drugs. Some people may bounce from relationship to relationship. And I think that this individual, is weak because they keep doing the things that they're comfortable with. And they felt like they weren't strong enough to move forward and try something different, try something new. This card also can mean returning to someone from the past. They could have had a moment of weakness where they went back to an individual from their past. And we have the family room card, and that can be a home situation. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It can be a situation concerning their home or their heart space, where they're what they call home. But it very well could be a home situation that they're having to deal with. Or something from their past that they needed to deal with or need to deal with that they just didn't have the strength to deal with. So Capricorn, how do you feel about this? So we have caring connections in reverse. So caring connections in reverse is, there's been a break in communication, or a parting of ways between two people. A connection has been broken. It's a hurtful ending. It's almost like, even though this card is card 14, it's almost like, a hurtful ending. So you may feel like a connection has been broken and you're not understanding why. Right? So we have this 8 of Pentacles. You may be feeling like this person's not putting in the work. They're not paying attention to the connection. It could possibly be that they've abandoned the connection. It could also be that this is a workplace situation where you guys aren't, you no longer work together. Maybe maybe one person quit. Maybe they moved to a different department. You may even be feeling like, because this person is not communicating and you have no idea at this point what's going on, maybe you feel like they've given up on the connection. So this 8 of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So that's being distracted. So you're feeling this separation. You're going through this separation. And you may be thinking that, this person is distracted. They're not who I know them to be. Right? They're not paying attention to details because with the 8 of Pentacles, that's another definition for this card, not paying attention to details. You could be thinking that they're distracted, not paying attention to the details, that even though you're going through something, we still have this connection, be it a friendship, work relationship, whatever it is, and you're not seeing how this is affecting me. Not to take away from anybody's situation, but this is possibly how you're seeing it, how you're feeling about it. Somebody's just not putting in the work because they're distracted. Clarified by the Mature Woman card. So this could either be you, Capricorn, or it could be you thinking that maybe this individual is, could be this individual is married and maybe he's focused on, family, his significant other, something along those lines. So the obstacle, we have the Garden and the Gate in reverse. So the Garden and the Gate, the Garden and the Gate in reverse is, making a choice, a positive choice, a happy choice to venture out to a more spiritual pursuit. You're ready to go deeper. you know, this aha moment. We're coming back to this aha moment. Somebody's ready to go deeper in regards to a connection. Now, some say that the Two of Cups is the soulmate card. In the context of this particular reading, I'm almost inclined to say that because of the information that's surrounding this. I don't have the Lover's card. I do have the Star card, but it's in reverse. But I would need the Lover's card. What else? We have the Lover's card here. But, you know, I'm seriously thinking if someone had an epiphany about the way they're doing things. And they could possibly, they see the light, but they could possibly be struggling as well with this realization, because this obstacle is someone opening the gate and exploring this connection. Clarified by the Three of Cups. Okay. It's a possibility that they may want to celebrate this connection and they can't. They're afraid of it. If you want to go with the tarot community definition for the Three of Cups, third party situation, maybe they want to explore a connection, but that would create a third party situation. We have the imprisonment card. So something is keeping this individual from moving toward this connection. Something is keeping this individual from moving toward this connection. It could be that it could be fear. They could be locked in their own thoughts. It could be that they are connected to someone else and the implications would create a problem. Because this is the obstacle. Going through that gate. You know, finding they're happy, making that connection. Because I'm really feeling like maybe this is what people will think about them moving forward into this connection. But something is stopping. You know, this is the obstacle. This is the obstacle. Someone is tied to their thoughts, tied to a situation, tied to a person. Something's going on here where this is the obstacle, because I think it's realized that this is what needs to happen, or they've come to the realization that something needs to change. They need to, honor their spiritual journey, but they see that this could be a potential issue. Now, how your person or the person you're thinking about is seeing this is community. Conveniently, Three of Cups, Three of Cups. Okay, and I think I wanted to read that one, or did I note that one? Okay, this is a connection with kindred spirits. And in this oracle deck, it's a connection with kindred spirits. Okay. We have the Hierophant in reverse. So if you're looking at this in terms of spirituality, it could be that they're turning away from the light, because this card is in reverse. It could be that they're turning away from the light. It could be that could be a break from an institution, a contract. It could be breaking with conformity. Something's coming to an end. Something has reached a natural conclusion. So like I said, it could be whatever it is that they were bound to is coming to an end. And this is the World card, and it's a major arcana card. So this was supposed to happen. This was divine timing. This was indeed supposed to happen, because you have two major arcana cards here. Okay. You have one here. You have one here. So yeah, this is a divine event. This was fated to happen. So whatever this is, this individual is thinking, I got a connection with a kindred spirit, right? This is the connection. I'm needing to connect with source, with the divine, with my higher self, with what's for my highest good, right? But in order for that to happen, something needs to end. And it could be an ending to the way you traditionally, it could be an ending to the way this individual traditionally does things. But this is how they're seeing it. So they see this connection. They see it. But they know that something's got to end. So, like I said, this could be whatever it is that they're bound to. That's coming to an end. Them not connecting to the light is coming to an end. because they've become illuminated. A decision has been made, or they're in the process of making a decision regarding this situation here. Right? I had another thought in my head, because I got on it, and now that thought has like ran away, but hopefully I'll get it back before I finish. So what will be the action taken? So we have the World card. So in the regular tarot, this is an ending, but here, this is expansion, opening up, clarified by the Emperor. So this Emperor, he's a divine masculine. He's in his power. He is in his authority. He's shaping the way he wants things to go. Right? Something that's going out of existence. It could be a fading relationship, fading emotions. This Emperor has made a decision to, we have the World card twice. This Emperor has made a decision to have closure and move on, opening himself up to a new beginning. And this is in regards to a connection, a relationship of some sort, because this is the Lover's card. So indeed, this can be a soulmate situation, or twin flame, or divine partnership, whatever you want to call it. So it could be that this individual is putting an end to something. He made a decision, or this individual made a decision to put an end to something because they chose the connection, where you're seeing it as they've abandoned the connection. And so the action taken is they're going to close this out. They've stepped in their power. Because they've had this aha moment, they've stepped into the light. Now they're in their power. They've decided that they want to move forward with a connection. So with all of this, what's the outcome? We have the Magician in the Mirror. And I think I wanted to read that one because I don't have any notes for that. That's card number 53. This card upright represents the culmination of your personal spiritual power at this time. In the Magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action, and his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. Death card, transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life. And just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny in the midst of the future will clear into brilliant reality. So the potential outcome for this read is this person stepping into their power and making decisions, decisions for their higher good. So we have the Nine of Wands, which is a goal that's close to completion. And they're in it for the long haul because they're tired of this spirit of lack, because the Empress in reverse is stagnation. It's barrenness. Nothing's growing. It's not abundant. So they're tired of the spirit of lack, and this is where they're coming out to. They want their happy, and that's clarified by this main male card. So it could be that because we're going, this is the mature man, I'm taking it as someone's making a mature decision to evolve. Now he's coming out a brand new man, rested, rejuvenated, with this newfound, power that he stepped into, But someone's coming into their power, that this is the situation, and it's all leading to this. Someone's making the decision to get rid of what's fading out of their life, and they're making a choice about a connection. It doesn't necessarily, I don't feel like it's a relationship of some sort. Let's put it like that. I'm going to leave it like that. So the Lover's card could be, I'm just going to use it generally as a connection. It could be a romantic situation. It very well could be, but I'm going to keep it general, and it's a connection of some sort, that someone, is passing away. It's no longer in their best interest. They're going to, expand, open up. It could be possible that this individual, in the taking action phase, opens up, and they tell you what's really going on with them, what it is that you want here, right? So they come forward and they explain to you, hey, this is what I'm going through, and then this is, what the potential outcome is of all of this. So the Oracle card that I pulled is card number 38 from the Oracle of Vision, Cyril Marchetti. I love his cards. Oh my God, I love his cards. And we got card number 38. Inner peace, an instant in time. We are lost in the moment, staring into a void, utterly engrossed and transfixed on some specific point or action in the distance, like this thinking man here. In this state, we are oblivious to time and reality. Yeah, because like I was saying, this dude is transfixed on this one point, that he's not paying attention to what's going on around him. And the rest of it just speaks to the card. It says, a woman seated on a column platform stares at a dragonfly settling on the lilies below. Its movements become the focal point of her concentration, transforming her into a calming, meditative state in which all other distractions are removed. The numbers on the clock above float away, and the recording of passing time temporarily on hold. She is at one with her universe. All worries, concerns, and negativity fade. In this captured moment of escape, there is only stillness and peace. Yeah, somebody has found their inner peace. In this outcome, they found their inner peace. They went through all of this just to get here. So that's their journey. That's their journey, getting ready for new horizons, paying attention to signs, even though this is the obstacle, this connection, they may feel bound by this connection, and maybe they can't explain why they feel bound by this connection. But it seems to me here, you feel it, Capricorn. You feel it. You know intuitively something's not right. You know something's going on, but you may not know, you may not be able to exactly put your finger on what's going on, but you know. All right, so that's it, Capricorn. Hope it helps. If it resonates with you in any way, shape, form, or manner, click that thumbs up button. Drop me a comment down below. And if you sat a spell and you like the vibe, then click that subscribe button. Join us. I'd be happy to have you. Share if you feel inclined. But catch you on the flip side. Namaste.